freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like other instances.
We gotta pray first.
Of course, of course. Thank you, Father, for all that you do. We love you. We do not accept or take in any negative energy that will be coming out of this video. We pray that you watch over us and protect us as we sleep and live our everyday lives. In Jesus' name, pray, amen.
Amen.
Let's get it, let's go.
It's all of it.
In the following video, a nervous daughter records her mother who's trying to capture a rat that's hiding inside their laundry room.
That's Bizzard
I'm gonna I
feel like Bizzard Bub's looking better, anyways. And it's a little shorter. Alright, let's go. Ready?
It's a seemingly funny moment caught on camera, but this video stops being humorous when a certain detail gets pointed out that neither the mom nor daughter had realized until later. Somewhere in this clip, something very unsettling was caught on camera besides the rat. Watch closely.
I'm watching closely.
I had it. There's this huge freaking rat in our living room. In our laundry room right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh wait, okay, wait, let me try to open the door. Hold on. Oh my god, it's right there in the basket. Oh my god. Mom, you gotta get it. Mom, I'm gonna try. I'm sorry. Get the baby, Mom.
Yo, is that a face standing there?
What happened?
On the other side of this door, a shape resembling a head can be seen pressing up against the metal mesh on the wooden frame. It's up close, as if seemingly gazing at the mother and daughter, who were already spooked enough by the massive rodent. If the size of this rat hadn't already terrified them, then surely this has. Now what's really strange about this is that this wasn't there initially. If nothing was there previously, then how did this show up?
So this is the
I'm getting
hallway
the
that
Spidey team.
me and my daughter saw the rat go into our cat door in our laundry room. For some reason, I never felt comfortable in here. I felt very... It's not surprising that we caught something in that window. Very odd, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Neither Catalina, the mother, nor her daughter had noticed it or have any clue as to what this was. But recently, another video was shared by Catalina, which not only is just as creepy, but might explain what this was.
This is my son, Jason. He is autistic, and he is playing with his camera, which is in this toy car. This is a toy he used to capture the ghost.
Only weeks after this incident, Catalina's son accidentally captures something on his toy camera inside the laundry room. While using the wireless camera on his remote to chase their dog around the house, her son captures this.
I thought that was a cat. I'm pretty sure it's a cat. Oh wait, no, it's a dog. Fluffy dog. Life sense animal on the dog. What's that little mouse? They adopt him. Who's that little mouse that they adopt? It's like his brother.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, and then he got the car.
Yeah, they adopt
And the
mouse.
brother had glasses.
What was the mouse's name?
Stuart.
I think it was Stuart. Stuart Little. What if Stuart Little is just caught in the washing machine again? You know what I'm saying? The cat let him stay. Or the dog. Don't take a jump scare, bro. It's just gonna be the dog. It's just gonna be the dog. I'm staring at it, guys.
I'm looking, but I don't want to fully look.
Bro, how many more times? But that was a hard gust of wind. I knew the dog was coming, bro. I knew the dog was coming, bro.
Though making
got
Catalina jump out of
The
her
dog
chair
got
upon
scared.
seeing the dog, it's what happened before this that makes her skin crawl. Firstly, when the toy car drove into the laundry room, a voice can be heard.
Wait, what is
Heard.
the speech thing that says? It doesn't think it says anything.
Mind you, that no one else had been inside, let alone downstairs where the laundry room is at. Like the silhouette that was in here before, this cryptic voice has no traceable source. But perhaps the creepiest part isn't what happens here, but instead what happens outside. As the automatic pet door opens and closes repeatedly, a single piece of a playmat goes flying off before landing in front of the pet entrance. But it's the fact that only one piece flies off while the rest stay put that's pretty strange. The wind in this case, if any, may not be able to explain this. It just rips off as if plucked by a child who's having a tantrum. But to Catalina, whatever threw this was aiming for the car. Whether ghost or not, she's deeply unsettled by what was captured both inside and outside her house.
As you can see, when I pull this one apart,
It's still going.
it's very hard. And it just flew up.
Given the whole incident with the rat and the shadow figure plus this, she can't help but think something haunts her home. If so, she hopes that it's someone she once knew.
I like to think that it was my grandmother because she was always close to me. And I always felt like she was around me and protecting me.
Did things
Currently,
around.
she
yeah.
continues to be on the lookout for any more strange occurrences in her house. But for now, this whole situation is to be on the lookout.
Around,
Why are we rewinding?
close to me.
My bad, I was trying to fast forward.
Driver who was driving past the cemetery when this happened. In the 4 years that Marcus Wilson has been delivering food for Uber Eats, never has he ever been so afraid of coming back to this neighborhood, and for good reason. On the night of April 28, 2026, Marcus was on his way to drop off an order when he realized that the road he was on was surrounded by not one, but two.
You're gonna have to shut
See
me
these
down
two
right
lanes
now.
right here. This is where I was at, man. This one,
That's some
this
huge
whole
pieces
lane
of
right
land.
here are nothing but cemeteries.
Although he's driven to some sketchy areas before, nothing could have prepared him for what was caught on his dash cam. Take a look.
Bro, break. Gosh.
Cemeteries down here, bro. Let's go to the cemetery.
Marcus didn't see it happen, but something from outside darts into his car. He was sure that during this time his windows had been rolled up, which you can clearly see in this footage, but somehow, whatever this is, manages to get in. Neither flinching nor having any reaction whatsoever, Marcus is completely oblivious to the fleeting object. To him, it's no surprise that something like this would happen at a cemetery, let alone two of them.
This is where I was at, man.
But nothing is as baffling as what happens next when Marcus finishes delivering the food he was carrying. Now, it's important to note that the reason he shares this video is because he suspects it has some connection to what occurred after he dropped off the food. Just minutes after arriving to the address, Marcus paces back and forth outside of his vehicle, terrified of going back inside. Take a look.
Doing my usual Uber eating, dropping off some food. I swear, this our whole address gotta be set by a cemetery. I see this again, I'm not gonna accept it. So I'll tell you
I'm just
that.
not gonna accept it. I wouldn't either, bro.
Make sure I'm not tripping. Make sure I'm not tripping. So, I'm dropping off the DoorDash. The Uber Eating. I can't even get my daggone company straight. And you're gonna see a vibration. But see tapping at the window. He's definitely gonna hear it.
Why are there just shoes right there? Like the Nike box.
What the?
Yo, it's with the face towards him.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
What you mean the hell I got a gun?
Were you made your first million?
Yo.
You're saying nah, and then you get outside your car.
AW content. Hey, why do you think we went back to the skinwalker?
Tripping.
Because he doesn't want to think he's going crazy.
Tripping. No, I'm not tripping. Oh, hell no. 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 Okay.
I'm getting chills. This is my third chill.
Dude, why are we getting that close, bro? The shoes just start flying. How are we falling?
He didn't fall, he put his phone down.
Oh, I think he fell. Why is he in the passenger side?
Wait, he's in the passenger.
I don't understand what just happened.
What the? No.
Is it on the inside or the outside?
I really don't. Well, he just said he thought someone was messing with him. So he's thinking that from the outside, if you pull it, it will pull the inside. So I think it's coming from the outside trying to get in.
Oh, hell, what the? Hell, no. Hell. No.
Bro, it's coming home with you
No.
now.
No. No.
Marcus was so shaken up by this incident that he now flat out refuses any orders from places near cemeteries. A shoe seemingly comes alive as it zips across and creeps forward, and out of nowhere, the door handle to the passenger side begins to pull by itself, as if. And out of nowhere, the door handle to the passenger side begins to pull by itself, as if someone was trying to get in. But as Marcus shows us, no one was outside. But then, as if finally in.
Wait, doesn't it look like a face now?
But I don't know.
Am I tripping? Eye, nose, head. Bro.
Near cemeteries, a shoe seemingly comes alive as it zips across and creeps forward, and out of nowhere, the door handle to the passenger side begins to pull by itself, as if someone was trying to get in. But as Marcus shows us, no one was outside. But then, as if finally getting a firm grip on the handle, something opens the door. Now, while each thing that happens is creepy on its own, it's looking at everything collectively that paints a terrifying picture. Could it be that whatever had been outside was trying to lure him out of his car using a shoe? Or were these all just random occurrences with an entire cemetery as a backdrop? It's understandable why many would think that this is undeniably paranormal.
I feel like
But of course, what do you think? Marcus is certain that it is, aside from being sure that he won't be coming back anytime soon. Now, over in Houston, Texas, is an abandoned apartment complex that's...
Did he say Houston?
Now, over in Houston, Texas, is an abandoned apartment complex that's been sitting empty for quite some time. There doesn't seem to be anyone living on this property, and perhaps it's best that it stays that way. because according to Joe Galindo, in 2019, his mother recorded something while living in this building that to this day keeps him up at night. As Joe writes, in 2019, my mom told me she was fighting demons, but I didn't believe her, so she sent me proof. The following is what his mother recorded while pretending to be asleep. Apparently, it doesn't come out if she's awake. Watch closely.
Yo, where it appears, do not tell me it's just... Oh, shit.
Is that it making
Yo, it's coming more and more to camera. Yo, chill. Maybe he just wants a drink.
Is he going back for round 2?
Bro, then wake up and run at it. Just wake up and sprint at it. Scare it.
Is that it making the noise?
No, it's the person recording fake snoring. Trying to get it to come out. That's what I think. That's snoring sounds. It's like staying in one place just to watch. Bro, Chad, have you ever thought of doing that? Like just recording yourself sleep so you can see what happens when you're asleep? I've thought of doing that. It looks like a girl. No. What makes it creepier is even if that is a girl, why isn't her hair going down?
Seeing the video, Joe no longer thought that his mom was crazy.
Not like
In her
in the
kitchen, something above appears to poke out from behind the doorway. But as if Joe wasn't already disturbed enough, he takes a screenshot, brightens it up, and sees this. What looks like a faceless figure can be seen hanging upside down from the ceiling. While some say that a face can be seen here, many agree that it's hard to tell. But the fact that its features are indiscernible only makes it that much more unsettling. As some believe, this might have been something beyond human comprehension. Now the video ends here, but it's assumed that Joe's mother kept watching this figure before she passed out from being tired. The next day, she sent him this video. So then, had something paranormal taken place at this now abandoned apartment? Or was something else going on here? It's hard to say, but if something supernatural was actually there, then Joe can rest assured that it won't be messing with his mom, as she no longer lives in this complex.
She no longer lives there. It's probably something from her in chat.
On February 25th, 2025, a man named Tavo posted a video that his grandmother took when she and a friend spotted
still
something
watch
outside
them.
her window that caused them to back away immediately.
Oh God, be careful, Bab.
They were cautious in keeping their distance from the glass panes, but not because of something they saw on the street or inside another building, but because of something that was right at their window. It was on a Tuesday afternoon during a family reunion that a shadow suddenly appeared behind the sheer curtains. It was pretty evident that a stranger was right outside and possibly trying to get in, but they weren't ready for what came next, because much to their disbelief, this happens.
Yeah, but they got metal on there.
Oh God, be careful, Bab. Huh?
Bro, that's like the spirits you used to see back in the day, twin.
That's like what we saw. I saw no one. I just saw a shadow.
So that's what you saw.
I just saw a shadow.
I saw the person.
I just saw a shadow.
So we're gonna be in the next Conjuring, yeah?
Man, just... Man. My fault.
Bro, how does it just disappear like that? Oh, it's coming back for more.
Coming back from round
Bro,
2.
what? Oh, it dipped.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
What they saw, or rather, what they didn't see, left them completely astounded. The supposed stranger they swore was outside the window wasn't actually there.
Bro, come on, hurry up, bro.
In fact, he was
Open the
never
window
there to
faster.
begin with. Upon pulling back the curtain to see who was there, they see this: nothing. Now, it wasn't just nothing according to Tavo, who got this video from his grandmother. Something had actually been there. To him, this had to be some sort of supernatural entity that paid his grandmother and her friend a visit. It's been a year now since the video was posted, but despite how much time has passed, Tavo and his grandma still wonder just what had been outside. Now, the following video comes from a woman named Giselle Duran, who was recently forced to leave her apartment in the middle of the night. Pretty much everyone who's seen this video was left confused on why Giselle was crying inconsolably. It was very odd that she would put this video out there, but after looking at her page and going through all her posts, it didn't take long for many to see why she was so paranoid. For the past few months, Giselle Duran has been sharing clips that were captured by her security camera. They're mostly just recordings of her living room, but in each one, something happens that many believe has led up to the recent breakdown she had. It goes without saying, but these next few clips are nothing short of unsettling.
Appreciate you.
It all started with a video she posted in late March 2026 when Giselle was home alone doing laundry. But then, out of nowhere, this happens.
Okay, no, real quick, two things. One, so there's actually like, I don't know if y'all know, but there's this one channel where they have a ghost in their house, and the ghost will like open doors, but it's like a nice ghost and will help them with their like day-to-day stuff and will mess with them. It's so weird. I don't think they should be doing that. It could lead to like worse stuff. Number two, what I do in these situations, like let's say something falls or something just like rolls off my desk, I literally just tell myself like, oh, it's just gravity. But I'll say it out loud, so if it is like a creature or anything, they think that I think it's actually that. So then they just leave me alone. That's smart, right? Be like, oh, it's gravity. Oh, it's the wind from the AC. That's what I be doing. I'm not gonna lie, and I say that out loud. I was thinking the stove was gonna turn on fire.
Now, it may not seem like much, but this occurrence marks the first time something strange happened in her apartment.
That's her cell
Thinking
phone?
that the whole incident with her flying phone was just a random one-time occurrence, she was caught completely off guard when something like this happened again. Only this time, she didn't think it was random. On March 28th, 2026, she recorded this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm dipping too. That's where you just gotta do reverse psychology. Oh, so I need some WD-40, right? Because obviously, because I'm flicking it down, there's a bolt in there making it go up. Let me go get the WD-40 real quick, and then you leave. What's she gonna do? Call the mystery game? Mystery Incorporated?
It was at this point where she began to think that maybe something is messing with her. Like someone who didn't want the lights off, they immediately turn on as soon as Giselle turns them off. It was definitely strange, but especially so when looking back at the previous occurrence. Maybe what happened there wasn't so random. Although neither encounter was enough to freak her out just yet, one incident came close to doing that. And it's what happened on April 2nd of 2026. While Giselle was fixing a shoelace inside her closet, this happens.
Oh, so my hair was so long that Gravity made it hit me. Oh, okay. What's on the table? What's on the table? Chat, what's on the table?
Making me mad, eh?
Okay, number one, I don't even think it went over the table. Like, I think it went, like, on the side of the table. I don't even think it went, like, in the middle. I think it was, like, on the side.
What is it?
I think it was, like, keys.
The thing.
I don't know. I don't see anything. No, I can't.
Now, it might be hard to notice, but something happens within this area that sets Giselle on edge. You won't really spot it at regular speed, but if you scrub the footage back and forth, you'll notice that the bag on the table begins to move, almost as if coming alive. This, of course, freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like other instances.
Bad. Oh my god, silver plastic.
So we're in cobblestone. Dude, what the heck? So she took action and hit the wall.
She took action? Did it actually say that?
Yeah,
She took action.
She was pre-firing.
Bro.
Watch.
Live. This, of course, freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like
Bro, Giselle. What are we doing?
other instances, she couldn't explain how it moved or figure out what had touched her. This is perhaps the creepiest part about this incident. Now, so far, everything that's happened up to this point has led her to believe that something isn't right with her place. Any small thing that happens now makes her jump out of her skin. And the fact that she's living solo makes things worse. But as it seems, she may not be entirely alone, because one night, after being woken up by a sound inside her room, this happens.
Oh, shoot. You're in your room. Cozied up in your bed. Ready to fall asleep with your pillow in your arms, and then just out of nowhere, you just hear bang at the door. Oh, okay. Now I gotta be in John Wick mode.
Obviamente no me voy a levantar a ver qué es, pero tengo miedo, estoy temblando del miedo.
You know what I'd do? It's like, you gotta make a bad thing a good thing. I'd start banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hurry up in there. I gotta take a dump.
Si pasa, no mames.
I can't tell if it's like its foot or its face.
No mames. Creo que hay alguien atrás de la puerta. O algo.
It's a frog. Man, she's scared. Bro, pull out the 9.
Tal vez era mi imaginación, no miré mal. Pero salí corriendo de ahí porque ya no puedo. Ya no puedo, ya no sé qué hacer. Son las 4 de la mañana. Pero sé que había algo ahí, sé que miré algo y no estoy loca. No estoy loca. Tengo que entrar a trabajar al rato y no he dormido.
Bro, I hate stuff like this, cause like, what if people who go through this is like why they go suicidal? Or like why they drive their car off of a bridge? Cause like the ghost is like tripping them out. Bro, that's crazy to think about.
And that is why I have a whole check of holy water.
Wait, what? Bear hug the pillow. And this is why I leave a whole entire chug of holy water in my room. Yes. Get some salt to surround yourself in salt.
Nada.
Witches can't cross. And then Matthew Hocus Pocus.
Estoy nerviosa, estoy No sé. No sé qué.
It now becomes clear as to why Giselle was so freaked out in this video. It wasn't just whatever this was that was at her door, but all the stuff before it that finally made her snap. Already feeling on edge, she bolts out of her room and pays no attention to the black shape at her door, not knowing if it was still there or not. She just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible, so she hops in her car and drives all the way to her job before parking outside and clocking in hours later. Now, when she came back home eventually, she didn't find anything around her door to explain what she saw last night. It was gone, as if nothing had been there in the first place.
So we went back.
But as her video shows, something was
I
clear.
mean, where's she supposed to go? Like, she doesn't say that she has family in town.
My brother. If you have zero family,
I'm going back with the priest.
Exactly. Calling the police.
Hey, so Pastor Ed, I got this thing at home. I need you.
He's the creature.
From capturing things moving by themselves to recording moments where she felt a presence, Giselle has documented what she believes is clear evidence of an uninvited guest making itself at home. But of course, what do you think? While there haven't been any other strange happenings since then, she continues to look closely at these videos, hoping to find something in them that explains them. But for now, it remains unknown as to what exactly is happening inside her apartment. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghosts 444,
We caught it, bro.
One more.
at roughly 11:40 p.m. on a Sunday night, two nurses working the night shift at a dialysis clinic are getting a patient ready to go home. It's just about closing time, and only one patient is left to be sent home via the pickup area that's outside the clinic. But just before heading out, something catches their attention.
So it's 11. Yeah, go check out what it is.
According to Josephine, who sent me this video, someone was searching through their dumpsters and making a lot of noise. Apparently, it's a common occurrence here. But this isn't the reason she sends me this video. At the same time that Josephine and her colleague were outside, something happens inside. Thankfully, the patient in this video was okay with Josephine sharing this video. They too felt it was necessary to show this footage to others, as otherwise no one would believe them. The following is what was caught.
Bro,
Take a
y'all
look.
left her alone?
Dude, what if she starts getting pushed around? Wait, chat real quick. I gotta rant.
Oh my god.
Dude, I've had a scary dream before where I'm in one of my like school classes, and this was when I was like younger, and basically I'm in my school class, right? And me and my friend, everyone's playing. We play hide and seek, right? We're about to play hide and seek. I close my eyes. When I open my eyes, the entire room's pitch black dark. 4 lamps turn on in every corner. They turn a lamp on, right? So now it's dark, but it's like I can still see. There's a shopping cart in the middle of the area, and I get into the shopping cart, right? And I start getting pushed around in the shopping cart, and it was that day where this thing kept showing up in my dreams, and I called it the Invisible Man. And he showed up in that dream of getting pushed in a cart. He showed up in a dream of me in a waterfall, and he showed up in a dream of him using a stick to like hit me. So the Invisible Man is my enemy. He's my op. But he's shown up in 3 of my dreams.
Hey, leave me.
Someone's gonna sit here, bro. Wish I could help. I'm sorry.
We back.
She starts floating.
For some reason, the lady in the wheelchair covers up her face after letting out a scream. It's the same reaction that someone would have upon
Wait. I'm not looking here.
we can see.
No, Neil, look. Oh, my great granny, I just saw something. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit with a bazooka. Sorry. Venus, look. I promise you, watch right here. Something walks by. Chat, we're getting to the bottom of this. Watch.
Oh, she doesn't want to look at it.
But did you see it in the thing? Bro, you better point that out. I'm still doing his job.
For some reason, the lady in the wheelchair covers up her face after letting out a scream. It's the same reaction that someone would have upon seeing something terrifying. But as it turns out, that's exactly what happened. Because according to Josephine, this patient saw a person who was seemingly disfigured and walking towards her. However, as the footage shows, no one is near. Or at least, it seems like that. Because if you look closely at the reflection on this TV screen, you'll notice what it was that terrified her. Take a look.
Bro, zoom that, bro. Dude, it's a full black figure and then disappears. Oh no, it doesn't. Dude, it goes all the way. It passes it.
As it turns out, someone or something else had actually been present. On the TV screen, the shape of a dark figure suddenly appears before disappearing near the lady. At one point, it's here, but then seconds later, it's right behind her. It's as if the shadowy figure had only been intent on getting close to her. As Josephine writes, they really thought that she was just seeing things, but apparently that's not the case. While it's been a few months now since the time of this recording, this video continues to get pulled up at work as nurses find it hard to believe. But of course, what do you think? Just what exactly had this old lady seen inside this lobby? This one remains a mystery. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Twitter.
Also, if you haven't already done so,
Goodness.
Alright, chat.
Bedtime.
I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all later in the next one.